Hello friends, thanks so much for joining us today and giving us the gift of your time. I really appreciate it. Today our focus is going to be on finding the perfect lipstick and blush color. In fact, this is part 2 of a 2-part series on that. So if you have mature skin and you're 50 plus, 60 plus, 70 plus or beyond, this is especially important because as we get a little bit older, some things start to change, as we've all noticed. Our skin tone becomes paler. Our lips become paler. We lose the contrast in a lot of areas of our face. And there's actually recent research that tells us that the more we have in the way of facial contrast, the more attractive we'll appear to others. So finding that right lipstick and blush color becomes even more important. Well, in our first video in this 2-part series, we looked at how to determine the undertone of your skin. In fact, whether you have a warm undertone, a cool undertone, or a neutral undertone, and gave you 9 clues to search for to determine what your undertone is. If you'd like to take a look at that video, I've included a link to it in the description box below. Once you know your skin undertone, you're ready for the hunt. And that's something that may take a bit of time. And trust me, it will be worth it to find just the right colors that will become your really holy grail colors that will help you look your fabulous best. Those colors will help you brighten your complexion, they'll enhance your whole appearance, and possibly really become lifelong favorites. And as an added bonus, when you find those perfect colors, I don't think you'll have people asking you if you feel tired that day because your whole face and complexion will come alive. In fact, what they'll probably be asking you is, what have you done differently? Or did you change your hair? Or what is it that's different about how you're looking today? That will be a huge clue that you have found absolutely your right colors that are helping you look your very best. So here's some thoughts and guidelines, in fact 14 tips on how you find those colors. First of all, it's really important to check out those colors and try them on. So I recommend you go to department store makeup counters or go to stores like Ulta or Sephora, where you can have a lot of choices and a variety of different colors to choose from. And if you do go to department store makeup counters, it's helpful to ask the consultant to start you off by letting her know what your skin undertone is and the kinds of colors you're looking for. So if you have a warm undertone to your skin, you may want to let her know that you're looking for peaches or corals or orangey reds or orange colors, tangerine. And if you have a cool undertone, let her know that you're looking for pinks or raspberries or violets or blue-red tones, because those are the ones that will really help your complexion come alive. In addition, you want to be aware that you're going outside your comfort zone. This becomes tough because you're used to seeing yourself in a certain way with a certain color. And if you change that up, it's going to be a bit of a shock and it's going to be hard to get used to. So there's some tips for how to deal with that as well. You may want to take a photo of the different lip colors that you're trying on. The reason for that is, you know when you do a piece of writing and when you look back at that piece of writing right away, you simply can't be objective. You're too close to it still. So what taking a photo enables you to do is to take a break from trying on all those colors and then take a look at those photos later when you can be more objective about how those colors look on you. Another tip is to go with a friend who will be absolutely honest with you. And I know that's hard, but let her know that that's what you're expecting. You really want her honest opinions. Another tip is to take your phone with you and take a use a flashlight on your phone if you have one, and shine that flash on that lipstick color that you've tried on. and hopefully go to a part of the mall, if you're at a department store area at a mall, where you can get to some natural light. So you can look at the color with your flash on in natural light. That will make a huge difference. Or another option is to take some colors home with you. Make sure, by the way, that you can return different products first, and try those colors out at home in both natural light and in the light in your bathroom where you're going to be trying on or putting on your makeup. That will make a big difference. Another tip is to be realistic. You may very well have to take more than one trip to the mall or to department stores or to Ulta or Sephora, because remember when you used to try, or maybe you still do, I hope you still do, try different perfumes, and after a while you really couldn't distinguish the difference. Well, the same is true with lip colors. After you've tried on a few, it becomes more and more difficult to really separate out what looks best on you and what doesn't. Another tip is to try to go, and I know this can be difficult for some of you, try to go when you're not wearing makeup, because the other makeup you're wearing will influence how those colors look on your face. And if you do feel you need to wear a foundation, just wear a slight bit or maybe just a little bit of concealer in certain areas. Or wait until you actually get to the store and then take your makeup with you and put it on later if you're going to an event or something else after you've tried on the lipstick. If your natural lip color is a bit darker, be aware that you may have to lighten or brighten your lip color to get the kind of color that really makes you look your best. Make sure you test the lipstick and blush color on the areas of your face where you're actually going to be wearing it. So with blush color, make sure you test it on your sort of middle cheekbone area to see how that color looks on you. And with lipsticks, make sure you're testing it on your lips rather than the back of your hand or your wrists, because your lips are going to be a totally different color than any other part of your body, and you need to know how that lip color reacts with your lip color, especially since we all have different pH levels in our lips. We all have different amounts of color in our lips. So what color looks great on your friend, even though you might have the same skin undertone, could look very different on you because of how much deeper or lighter your lip color is, or the different pH level in your lips. Also, make sure if you are trying on a lip color and blush color that the consultant at the counter sanitizes it very carefully for you. Or if you're uncomfortable with that, you may want to just purchase a lip color and blush. Make sure, by the way, that it can be returned, and then try it on at home when you can comfortably try it out in different light and different times of the day. And also stick with matte blush colors and stick with luminous color lip colors. However, if you do have feathering with your lipstick color or migrating into fine lines around your lips, what you may have to do is pick out a matte color, which is much less likely than a more luminous formulation to migrate into those fine lines, and then use a lip gloss over it. But be sure not to bring the lip gloss out to the very edge of your lips, because gloss, even more than just a luminous formulation, will definitely migrate into those fine lines. You may also want to try out lip glosses on top of lipstick colors. Glosses can make a world of difference in brightening your lips. And the more light and brightness we can bring to our lip color, the more radiant and youthful, frankly, we're going to look. So if you've narrowed down the colors, make sure you give yourself some time to be as objective as possible when you look at them. And make sure also that when you try them out, you get some feedback from friends and family members. And if you've gone outside your comfort zone with a few of those choices, be aware that it may feel a little strange when you do so, but it will be worth the effort to find the lipstick colors that truly are going to work for you, as well as the blush colors that are truly going to work for you. So when you find your holy grail lip color, Don't be surprised if you get a lot of compliments. Definitely people will take notice. And best of all, more importantly, you can feel even more confident because when you know you look your best, frankly, I think we all feel a little bit more confident. And by the way, if they discontinue your Holy Grail lip color, and my goodness, how often that can happen to many of us, we have your back, or at least there are some manufacturers that have your back, because there are companies that will duplicate lip colors for you. And you can certainly Google that and find out the names of some companies that can help you with that. So just make sure you have a little bit of your lip color left that you can send them as a sample. I hope these tips have been helpful in helping you go on the hunt and find your perfect lip color and blush. It truly makes a world of difference and can be a game changer. And I also hope you'll leave some comments in the comment section below about what you found. What was the thing that really helped you find your best lip color? Was there a certain tip or trick that you used that was instrumental in doing that? Or if you can, let us know what color you found. What brand and what color has turned out to work really well for you based on your particular skin undertones. And by the way, let us know what those undertones are in your skin when you indicate the color of your lipstick and blush that you've chosen. Thank you so much for watching today. I appreciate your taking the time to be with us, and I hope you'll join us next time, next Thursday, for another video, and that you'll subscribe so you'll get notified when we have new videos occurring. Take care. I hope you have a fabulous rest of your day.